I can't believe we killed those plants, bro. If you're new to pressure washing, I hope that tip helps you with raveling up your hoses. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another day in the life. In today's video, I'm going to record this first job, this two-story house wash, and then I'm going to bring you guys along with me to my BNI group, which is my networking group. We're not allowed to record inside, so I'll probably just yap a little bit about that. And then a second job, which will be a white vinyl fence, potentially a house. I've got to take pictures of the house whenever I get there, but the fence I showed you guys in the last video, they wanted to go ahead and get on the schedule, so I've got them on the schedule, and he said take a few pictures of the house when I get there because it's a rental property, so he hasn't been there in a while. If he does think the house needs it, I don't think the house was too bad whenever I went and checked out the fence. I did look at the house, but I wasn't paying too much attention. But if he thinks the house needs done, he said he did it last year, maybe he needs it done again. Potential house and fence wash, and then one of his family members needs an estimate for their house and driveway. They actually live in that same neighborhood, so it should be a pretty entertaining video for you guys. Stick around to the end, watch it in 2x if you have to. But I want to take a second to give some thanks to you guys. Man, we are at 93 subscribers at the time of recording this. And I believe last time I said that we were only at 48, which is absolutely insane to me. You guys destroyed the like button on the video of me telling you guys my story. Right now it has 1.8 thousand views. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys are showing mad love, and I can't thank you guys enough. This YouTube thing has been something that I've always wanted to do, and you guys are really showing me that you're enjoying it. So that's really motivational for me, and I'm going to keep going. But if you are enjoying the content and you're not subscribed, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. But anyways, for today's weather update, it is cloudy. I thought it was going to clear up, but it is super cloudy and the coldest day of the year so far. It's about 35, 36 degrees right now. Do you get it? It's the coldest day of the year because the year just... Boy, if you don't get... I tried to wait out the cold and get out to this job a little bit later just so that the surfaces of the house are a little bit warmer, but without the sun being out, I don't know if that's going to happen. Hopefully the chemical acts how it's supposed to and that stuff dies off. The house really isn't too bad for this one. Just mainly a routine cleaning. The siding is not bad at all. It's mainly just the soffits, and even the gutters aren't too bad. But, I'll show you guys when we get there. But that's pretty much it for the yaps today. That's all I wanted to say. I know some people on like Facebook groups and stuff were saying that they may start to winterize their equipment here in Florida for this next week and a half because it's supposed to be lows of like mid 30s to highs of like mid 50s. So it's going to be really cold for the next about week and a half. Comment down below what you guys are doing for your washing equipment right now if you guys are winterizing. I think I heard that it was supposed to snow pretty bad up north. But that's going to be it for today's yaps. I've missed my exit twice now trying to yap to you guys. But I'll see you guys there at the job. We'll be there in like 10 minutes. Thank you for the support. So we're here, and I'm going to start at the back. This is pretty much the only green on the whole house. But it's mainly just the soffits and gutters up there. You can see the mold. I'm not even sure you can see that. But I'll show you this closer part. You can see all the growth on that. That's pretty much what we're dealing with all the way around. Back here, there's a little bit of, I don't think those are like full dirt dauber nests, but the starts of them, there's quite a few. Those come off super easily though. Just walk you guys around real quick, show you what we got. Pretty much all the way around. The siding is not bad. Pretty much going to be focusing most of our chemical up top. Got some nice plants out here. I got to make sure not to damage. Even this front side here, I'm pretty sure this is the north side of the house, and it's not even that bad. There's a little bit of green on the siding starting to come in up top, like here and here, but not bad. Some more plants over here, and then we'll finish up on this side. There's a little bit more green back here by the fence, but pretty simple job, pretty straightforward. It is very chilly out here. My hands are actually gonna freeze off. So we are all finished up, and it came out super nice. You can see all that green is gone. I cannot see my screen right now, so I hope you guys can see. Show you this side. Remember how that looked at the beginning? And there was all those dirt dauber things. You can see here that they're kind of still there. Some of them are kind of faded, but for the most part, all those came out. Can't open the door. Made sure all these plants were watered down very well before and after spraying. any kind of chemical. And there was a little bit of green up top. Cleaned up. That's about it. And it's pretty windy out, but I want to show you guys something before I clean up while I'm wrapping up my hoses. So what I've been doing for months and months, I don't know what YouTube video showed me this. I don't even think it was a pressure washing YouTube video, but you pretty much straighten out your hoses as much as you can. And obviously you don't have to do this if you have reels, but as of right now I don't have hose reels, so this is what I've been doing and it's really been helping me. This is a 50-foot hose and I'll show you guys real quick. So you want to wrap it up, stretch it, grab one end, kind of rotate your hand, and then it'll make a perfect loop. Same thing, you pull it and then you kind of wrap it with your hand, twist it with your hand, and it makes perfect loops. And if you get once you get it down, you can reel these hoses in pretty quickly. As you can see, this is 50 feet, just like that, probably about 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And I have these little straps that I put on them to keep them like that. And this has been a huge tip for me. I know I've seen a couple of setups that were just thrown all in the back of the truck, and sometimes they'll be difficult to twist. Like this one doesn't want to twist that way. So what you'll do is you'll fold it kind of backwards like that, and it'll still make a loop, and then you can continue going on. And every time it wants to do that, you kind of just invert it like that. But it's behind you guys, so I just wanted to show you that while I was cleaning up. And like I said, I don't know exactly what YouTube video showed me this. I can't remember. If I did, I would totally shout them out. But this has been a huge help and has kept me from just tossing my hoses back here, all scattered around however they want to go in, and kept me very organized. Just wanted to share that just in case any beginners didn't know about it. And it's pretty much the same thing with the garden hose, except this one is way too heavy and you're definitely not gonna be able to hold it up like you would the pressure hose. So what you want to do, this one's kind of like already pretty much wrapped up. I didn't even unravel it for this job, but you would start your first loop, step on it. Try and do this with one hand because I just put my tripod away. Grab it, loop, step, pull some more. And this is kind of hard to do with no tripod. I'll show you guys exactly how to do it, but you get the gist of it. You make a loop. It's a lot easier when it's not freezing cold and your hose is rock hard. Pause on that. Pretty much just like that. Every time you make a loop, you just step on it so that it doesn't unravel. It's a lot easier when it's not cold because the hose wants to keep its shape. So as soon as I let it go, it's gonna try and unravel. But want to make sure your heads are pretty much on the same side, and then you just throw a strap in the middle of it and you can carry it like that. I froze my butt off the entire job just for the sun to come out as soon as I left. Anyways, if you're new to pressure washing or you just don't own hose reels like me, I hope that tip helps you with raveling up your hoses. I am going to get some hose reels and plumb up my 30-gallon tanks back there. This is going to be a little money maker by the time I'm done with it. It's going to be kind of like a van setup. I'm super excited to start building that because I'm going to be knocking these jobs out a lot faster and a lot more efficiently. But I'm going to Pinch a Penny and then I'm going home after that. I probably need to do a little bit of grocery shopping today as well. But the next time I'll pick up the camera will be Thursday morning for another Yap session. So I'll see you guys there. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful Thursday morning. It is chilly as well. I think the lows last night were about 30, 31, and the highs for today is about 50, 51. So very, very cold, especially since I'm used to 70 to 90. I'm not sure how good the audio for these clips will be because my adapter for my external microphone that I usually use took a pretty hard fall, and I'm having a tough time getting it to connect to my phone and actually use the mic's audio. So we're just gonna go with regular audio straight through my phone for now. Hopefully it's not too bad. But I wanted to talk to you guys about my networking group while I was on the way to this job. I think it's a very worthwhile investment time-wise and money-wise. We meet every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. It's a pretty far drive for me. There are closer groups to me, but pretty much what BNI is a business networking group. There's a lot of different chapters is what they call them, but it's pretty much like different groups in different areas. In my group, there's about 50 people, and there's only one seat for each industry. So I'm the only pressure washer. This guy's the only painter. There's business services, home services, financial services. And it's pretty much like having 50 salespeople, always listening out for what you're in need of, what you are looking for that specific week, what your ask is, and building those connections. People are always looking out for you. And we're not allowed to record inside, so I'll do the best I can to explain kind of what we do. So there's kind of like educational talks and whatnot, and then everyone gets a chance to, so we go around the room and everyone gets a chance to present for 30 seconds of what they are looking for this specific week, or what they're looking for in general. We go around the room, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. We're allowed to bring visitors for companies who may want to join the group. So everyone has a chance to talk about their business and what they need for the week. After that, we have our featured presentations, which is 2 new people every week from the group get 6 minutes to go either more into detail about how we can help them, explain their services a bit more. They teach the group how to refer them better. Pretty much whatever they want to talk about for those 6 minutes. And then after that, our visitors and whatnot get to talk about their businesses a little bit and who invited them to the group. The whole meeting is about an hour and a half long, and we go over our goals as a group, which is $5 million this year in Thank You for Closed Business. Last year it was $2.5 million in Thank You for Closed Business, which is pretty much like I give so-and-so a referral and they close the business and then they enter that into the system. So there's a lot of money and referrals being passed around the group. We actually did hit that 2.5 million goal last year, and I believe we're already at $1 million and some change now. I've been in the group for about 6 months, and it was $987 or something like that. It was about $1,000 to sign up and join the group, but I've made a couple grand from it already between the referrals given to me from other members or just going out and doing the members' houses and whatnot, going and doing their projects. But a very worthwhile investment. I would highly recommend you guys joining some kind of networking group or event, whether it be free or paid. Just put yourselves out there, put your companies out there. You just never know who other people know. Maybe they know someone that could really help you explode your business, or maybe they don't know anyone. But making that connection now and then them meeting someone in the future and you're the first person on their mind, it definitely pays itself. It all comes back around in a loop. But I'm gonna run in here and refill on some chemical real quick because I didn't on Tuesday. I got lazy, but I'll see you guys at the customer's house. So he wants only this section of the house, which is really the worst part. You can see up there, there's a little bit of lichen, a little bit of green here, and then we're doing all the vinyl fence. So this section, and this section There's only a couple of spots that are really bad, I guess you could say, on the fence, but for majority it's all white, just maintenance, routine cleaning. Just routine cleaning for the most part. This is the other side, and I say for the most part because there are a couple of really bad spots. That's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is over here in this corner, which I'm probably gonna have to pull out the pump up sprayer for this. I don't know if you can see back in this bush, but back here is terrible. I'm probably gonna spend a lot of my time over here. We're not touching the wood, and we're not touching the other 3 sides of the house, just that one. So what we're gonna do is take care of the worst parts of the fence first. At least spray some chem on there so that it's dwelling while the rest of the fence is getting clean. I'm hoping that if I give this a little bit more dwell time, it'll come right out. I'm not sure about that corner, but we'll find out. I'm definitely gonna have to use the pump up sprayer back there. Let me know how you guys would clean this, if there's an easier way. I'm pretty much gonna hit it with the downstreamer and then keep going over it, letting it dwell until I absolutely have to use the pump up sprayer and hit it with some straight SH. And the only real way to get back there is to pretty much spray through the bushes. So I'm gonna try not to, but I'm gonna have to spray through these bushes to get back there. And I probably am gonna spot that wood up back there a little bit, but there's not much I can do. This is literally how I have to clean back there. So we are all finished up. On this side of the house, it was mainly just the drip edge, which you can see came out super nice. Down here, there was some algae and whatnot. On the fence, you can see it's all bright white again. This is what I would consider one of the worst spots, or the bad spots, but that spot wasn't too bad compared to the other spots I showed you guys. So the fence looks really nice. This door was all green. I'm not sure why that is. It was only this panel, and the rest of them were pretty white. All in here looks good, and this is mainly just all routine, the routine maintenance section until we get to that side. So we got routine, and then this is where it started to get bad. You can see there's still a lot of those vine things, like if you pull the vines off, it's like the leftover sticky things. That's pretty much all that's left. You can see all that brown and red and whatever other colors you've seen on there are gone. And it was like on all these poles, I guess because they're all facing the same way, probably north. And then back here, you can already see the white shining through the bushes. This came out much better than I expected, and I didn't even really touch the fence too much. You see there's probably a little bit of it that's clean, but it's behind the bushes. This came out super nice, and that is the job. So we went ahead and sent the invoice and the before and afters to that customer, and he absolutely loved it. So we'll probably do a couple more of his properties. He has, I believe, 2 more, he said. So I've already done his home and his white vinyl fence, along with that property I just did the vinyl fence on the one side of the house. And and now he's actually sending me to a family member's house to give them an estimate for their house and driveway. So we're about 5 minutes out from that, so we'll see what happens. I've already spoke with the guy, super nice guy. He's not going to be there, his wife will, so I'm going to make sure that she knows I'm there walking around, so we don't pull something that happened in the first video. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out, but I'll see you guys when we get there. So we are here at the house, and it's a little more house than I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting something a little smaller, kind of like the one that I was just at, but you can see this one is a partial 2-story. You can kind of see that little rise up there. Walk you guys around real quick. Oh, can't go this way. So hopefully you guys can see that. The house isn't too bad. Definitely just a routine cleaning. Pretty nice setup back here. And this whole side is pretty much 1 story. So that's the house, and then they also wanted the driveway, which would be that entire section up there, all of this, and then driveway, which also really isn't too bad. It looks like they've done it quite recently. Looks like it's kind of just getting to a point where you can see that stuff coming back, so we'll give them a price and take care of it for him. He actually wasn't there, so once I get home, I'm gonna go ahead and get a price to him. If I do land that job, which I'm sure I probably will, I don't want to sound cocky, but I'm sure I will because of how much the previous customer liked my work. I'm sure he said a lot of great things about me to this guy that I'm talking about now. And the sales come a little easier whenever it's a referral client that one of your previous clients is, you know, talking you up, telling them you do a really awesome job. So that's the only reason I'm saying I'll probably get the job, but who knows, maybe I won't. Maybe he price shops a little bit. But if I do land that job, I'll definitely record it for a day in the life for you guys. But I am heading home now. I've got a few things I've got to do. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys enjoy the video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Stick around, watch a couple more videos, and I will catch you guys, you know when, in the next video.